Come on. Oh, nice top on there. Look at that moist cake. Look at that. That is real wet cake. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making an old-fashioned British classic. We're making the wet cake. Yep, it's a cake that's very moist, very wet inside, and it is made by steeping fruit in tea. Now here's my fruit. Okay, I've already steeped it overnight and you can see it's plumped up, and we've still got some tea in there. We're going to use all of that. Now the thing is, with this recipe, it always calls for steeping overnight. There's a shortcut. You know, you can have this fruit within an hour, the same as steeping overnight. All you've got to do is mash your tea with your tea bags or tea leaves. So you have dark tea, obviously black tea, don't put milk and sugar in. Dark tea, and you tip it over your fruit, stick it in the microwave for 3 minutes, take it out, cover with cling wrap, leave for 1 hour. And that is the same as steeping overnight. There you go. Today we are using a 2-pound loaf tin. I've got a liner in here as per usual. If you don't have liners, line it out. Okay, it's a very easy recipe actually. Fruit and the remaining tea in there. Sugar in there. Now give it a little mix. Just break up those clumps of sugar. In there, a teaspoon of mixed spice, English mixed spice. There is a link now if you want to make English mixed spice, or it will be in the description. Give that a stir in. Now the thing is, with mixed spice, a recipe like this calls for mixed spice and cinnamon. Why it calls for cinnamon as extra is beyond me, because mixed spice is made up predominantly of cinnamon, so I don't add it. I'll put it as optional in the ingredients. We have an egg. Give your egg a little bit of a beating and then stir it in there. Fabulous. The zest of an orange in there. Optional, you can use orange or lemon, or not even put the zest in. But we like that little bit of a citrusy note in here. Salt. Have to have a little bit of salt in. Don't be fooled with these recipes, you know. Most recipes don't say salt, but it's packed with sugar and salt. The salt ignites our taste buds. Put it in. Self-raising flour in there, and it's a case of mixing until you get a batter. Now we're mixing in, but try not to really overwork it. Make sure your oven's on 180. That looks good. Doesn't look like we've got any flour left in there. Take your tin that you are using, and we want our mix in there. Now they say smooth out, but you know, I don't really mind. I like all those craggy bits on a cake. I think it gives it character. But anyway, smooth it out, up to you. That'll do for me actually. Oh, we're not going to waste that batter, are we? Get that in there. And there you go. That goes straight in the oven for about 50 minutes, 50, 55, 60 minutes, somewhere around there, until you take a skewer, stick it in and it comes out clean. There you go. Okay, when you've had your time up, you need to be taking a skewer and sticking your skewer in. And make sure the skewer is clean. Cake out. There you go. There you go, look, clean as a whistle. Right, that stays in the tin 10 minutes. And then we take it out of the tin and we put it on the rack to cool down. Come on then, we got to get that out of there and let it cool on the rack. There you go. There is our fantastic wet cake. I don't think we need to wait too long. We want to have some warm cake, don't we? Oh, look at that. Soft, soft, beautiful. Come on. Oh, nice chop on there. Oh, looky here. Look at that moist cake. Look at that. That is real wet cake. Come on in here. Still very, very warm. Oh, look. Look, it's absolutely tremendous. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful cake. It's glistening. There's that much moisture in there. It is glistening. Look at that. That is fantastic. Old-fashioned wet cake. A British classic. Look at that. Come on, how do you eat yours? We're going to come in here, look. We're just going to take that off there. Because I'm going to put some butter on there. But I just want you to see how moist. What a fantastic crumb. Look at that. What's it taste like? That is absolutely superb. How do you eat your wet cake? Do you put butter on? Or do you have it with cheese? Oh, look at that. It's that warm, this cake. Look, all that butter's melting. Fantastic. Oh, you can't beat it. Oh man, this is the cake of the week. Look at that. Oh. Ridiculously easy to make, super moist cake. It's not dry like a fruit cake. It is absolutely scrummy. And I mean scrummy. That is fantastic. Bring that out with a cup of tea. Oh, incredible. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make the old-fashioned British wet cake. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you in the next video. My mouth's watering that much. That is fantastic.